I want to turn gears now. Actress Sofia Vergara graces the cover of the week's issue of Variety. And in the cover story, Sofia talks about her role in Griselda, her history-making Emmy nomination, and her career. It was written by Variety's senior TV features editor, Emily Longeretta. Emily, I'm so glad to be back with you.
Yes, I'm so happy to see you.
This is so exciting.
This is a really, really fun one. Sofia is such an incredible actor, but I think she kind of showed the world really what she could do with Griselda.
Yeah.
Because we were so used to seeing her on Modern Family.
Yes, and just, same roles.
Exactly.
And,
So this was really her talking about stepping into this after going through a lot of tragedy in her life. I think this was really incredible that she really opened up about losing her brother almost 30 years ago to the cartel.
Wow.
And now stepping into this role as the cartel's leader and what that was like.
She's also had a lot of personal, her journey is a complicated one. She's now divorced, and I'm sure, did she talk about any of that?
We talked a little bit about Joe Manganiello. Of course, they were in a relationship for 7 years and broke up pretty publicly a couple of years ago, and they've kind of done a little bit of this back and forth of what happened. Was it over kids? Was it over this? He recently spoke out saying her claims were not true.
I know.
So when I asked if she wanted to respond up to that, she kind of was like, what am I going to do? Call him up? Like, I don't know. We can't just keep going with this back and forth.
Well, I think that's that's the hardest part of these celebrity breakups, right? Is that, everyone does have, I think, their own version of what happened.
Breakup, right?
Yes.
We all have it.
But it plays out publicly for these people. And then at the back, it's like, just everybody just shut up.
Exactly.
Like you loved each other at one point in time. You got divorced. Like, just let it go.
Let's move on. And I think she was able, and she said she was able to kind of throw herself into work too at this time, which was, we all have been there. So good for you.
It's usually the best route to go down. Jimmy Kimmel's making some statements about late night TV that at first I was like, what is he talking about? And then I started thinking about it, and it's like, oh, he might be onto something.
That's right. He recently appeared on a podcast and said that in 10 years, he's not sure there will be any late night TV. And when he was asked to explain it, he kind of said, if in the state we're in today with the world, with the amount of different networks, the amount of different places for people to watch TV, and the amount of content there is, will people be tuning in? And he also said a lot of people are watching YouTube the next day for the monologue or for the clips. So he's not sure that he'll have a job. So that makes him continuously try to sign another contract, because every year he's like, maybe I don't want to sign a contract. He'll say like, but what am I going to do after this?
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because, like you said, if you could monetize like a show on YouTube, the way that you used to be able to traditionally and broadcast, then you could just pivot.
That's exactly.
But we're not there yet.
No, exactly. And he said, back in the days of Johnny Carson, if you wanted to see what his opinion, you had to tune in live. And now no one's tuning in live.
That's interesting. All right, Emily, thank you. Appreciate you being here. If you want to find out more information about Emily and Variety, just go to kcalnews.com and click Seen on TV.